Camelot 331 here, and it has happened. They were quiet for a while, but they made contact, and they attacked in a huge way. They just terminated one of my old friends, who is a store manager at GameStop. They terminated them today just for having been my friend and just talking to me, which is absolutely despicable for just somebody that they knew was my friend in the past and had talked to me since my termination. She called me today in absolute tears. She could not believe it because she hasn't done anything wrong. So here's what happened, basically. She was working at the store today, and the head of HR, the exact same guy that was part of my termination/resignation, was there early in the morning. And the way that the HR department actually plays with their food before eating it, and the reason I say that is because they'll make you feel comfortable, and they'll ask you about your family and personal things, and they'll ask you if you're excited for certain things. He actually asked her if she was excited for conference because they were about to go to their annual conference, which is really the only good thing about working there anymore. He asked if she was excited to go to that. Like, hey, are you excited to go to the conference? It's going to be a lot of fun, and you're definitely going to be there, most likely. I'm not here for any reason, I promise. Trying to ask questions like that, because they like to play with their food before they attack. He helped her move around the store, clean up a little bit, asked her how her family was doing, how her kids were doing, things to that nature, even though he knew what was going on. He asked her if she was excited for conference, even though he knew what was going on and what the future held for her. So eventually, the district manager showed up. Yes, the same district manager. That guy, exact same guy. He's running a great district right now because they're going around literally chopping off heads blindly at people they think may have talked to me, which is absolutely insane. They're taking this at-will state thing a little too seriously, a little too literally. They're just like, oh, we're just going to fire everybody. If you have talked to Cody. Which is funny because all the information that I get, that I've put out, have come from people across the United States, in Pittsburgh or in Texas. It's not been any of the people that worked in my district, other than a few tidbits here and there. Still, none of them have been her. And they terminated her just because they knew that she was a friend of mine when I worked there. It's pretty hilarious. So the district manager got there, and they took her to the back, and they started talking about time card. Here we go. The thing that they think they can just put on everybody. It's hilarious. They make such strict rules around the time card issues, so they can just go to any store at any time and fire anybody they want. That's basically the whole reason these policies exist. So they can just fire anybody they want at any given time and say they have a valid reason. Plus, because they're not going to pay you overtime. No, they're not going to do that. Hell, they don't have any money anyway. Look at the stock. It's like $3 now. I mean, where are they going to get the money from to pay unemployment? So, I mean, I guess that's pretty obvious. So they pointed out a few issues here and there that she had with her time card, which every single person that works there has. Sometimes you forget to clock out. Sometimes you forget to clock in. Things to that nature. All which have been rectified. But they pointed to one specific instance to where she opened the store and the alarm somehow malfunctioned, and it said it was disabled at 11, and the store opens at 10 basically, so it said it was disabled around 11, but on camera she's totally there at 9:30 a.m. to open the store. She's there on camera. That's the way they got rid of her officially, is they used that, oh well, the security alarm said it wasn't disengaged until 11, so that means that you weren't there, so you're fired. That's how they did it. But here's the tidbit. The same guy, we're going to call him the tool man in HR, same guy, told her that they had got an anonymous call that claimed that she was talking to me and giving me inside information. So that was the reason that she was being terminated, is because they think that she was giving me inside information, which in actuality, she wasn't at all. She was the one person that wasn't. That's crazy to me. They literally went for the wrong person. They're so dumb. They're just firing random people now. It's crazy. They're just firing people. Like, why won't they directly just come to me? If they have a problem with me, just come to me. Stop toying with people that have nothing to do with it. Now, I want you to think about this for a second. Whenever you watch movies, whenever you read books, what does the evil villain do or the evil corporation do in these books? Sometimes the main character in the book is like, why am I not being attacked directly? And then they realize their family and friends start getting killed off all around them. That's what evil people do. That's what the villain does, is they kill their friends and they kill their family. And that's exactly what GameStop is doing. GameStop as a corporation is letting one district in the state I live in, one district, completely destroy their image as if they had an image anyway. I mean, they don't. Their image is terrible. But you get what I'm saying. It's just making it so much worse. They're just firing random people. And it's looking like the store manager that actually called anonymously to give that information that she was talking to me is at a bordering store that's close to this store. And for some reason, he's one of those ride or die GameStop guys. Like, he's going to be there until they shut the doors. And he'll go on forums and argue about how great GameStop is, which I have never understood, because before this most recent pay increase for store managers, he was making less than like somebody that works at a gas station that pumped gas for 8 hours and then leave. So I don't know why he's so gung-ho. But he called, apparently, to HR, and that is the reason. So, long story short, HR came in. They are upset with me, obviously, probably for good reason. And they fire someone who they think was giving me information. And they completely got the wrong person. But the fact of the matter is, they fired an innocent girl that has 3 kids that she's trying to support. They fired her for absolutely no reason. Just because you can do that in my state. So they're just doing it to every single person they think that could possibly be connected to the inside information. Well, I got news for you. It's not just the people in this district that hate the corporation they work for that don't care anything about them. It's the entire company. I'm getting this information from everyone all over the U.S., not just this district. God, could you be any more dumb? Like, that just blows my mind. Could you be any more dumb? And I guess you couldn't, because, I mean, you could probably put 7 gorillas in a boardroom and have a higher stock price than what they have right now. I'm just saying, you chasing the wrong people. Chase yourself. Look in the mirror. GameStop needs to do what they used to tell their store managers all the time. You need to really just look in the mirror and reflect. And think to yourself, am I the best person that I can be today? That's what they used to tell us. How about you lead by example? Just once. Just once. Maybe then you want to have a stock price lower than a third-rate diaper company from Walmart. Come on, holy hell. Anyways, I'll have more on this story as it unfolds. That's just what happened today. Literally today. Thank you for watching. That's all I have. I've just been really upset today. It broke my heart when she called me. Because, I mean, it's unreal. It's just, it's like they're swinging a sword with a blindfold on. And there's just like 100 women and children around them. And they're aiming for the one guy that put the blindfold on. It just blows me away, man. So make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter to keep yourself up to date on things like this, plus video games in general. I'm all about games, man. Catch my streams. They are crazy. You can play with me in my streams in the multiplayer games. I will let you. Unless you beat me, like Ralford was doing, or Nevermore Purge. Damn it, guys. Come on now. Until next time, get on it, doggone it. Thanks to my patrons. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Bye.